Now let's bring in ABC News Chief Washington anchor Jonathan Karl, who will be hosting This Week Later. John, thank you for being with us. Let's pick right up there. What are the stakes as U.S. officials head to Russia this week?
The stakes are huge. We've heard from Putin this week that he doesn't believe that he can have a deal with Vladimir Zelensky's government because it has no legitimacy. So this, as President Trump is pushing to get a quick resolution to this war that has now dragged on for several years, it looks like there is no desire on the part of the Russians to actually come to a peace agreement. And the peace agreement, the draft that had been circulated by the Trump administration, has been essentially rejected by Ukraine. So we'll see where this goes. But this is a high-stake juncture. As you know, Janae, the president recently said that Thanksgiving would be his deadline for this agreement. That has obviously come and gone.
And still little hope, as Patrick was just mentioning there, for a peace deal in Kyiv. Also, John, want to turn to that deadly National Guard shooting in Washington. The Trump administration announced Friday that it's pausing all asylum decisions in the meantime. What's the potential impact of this?
Well, look, there are several thousand Afghan nationals who were brought into this country after that chaotic departure from Afghanistan. These were Afghan nationals who worked with the U.S., worked with U.S. troops, with U.S. intelligence agencies, and were granted permission to come to the United States. Many of them granted asylum. In fact, thousands of them granted asylum by the Trump administration. So this could be far-reaching implications. We'll be talking to Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem about all of this.
And we're looking forward to that. I know you have a big show coming up, John. Thank you. And you at home, make sure to tune in to This Week Later. John, as he mentioned, speaks with Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem about that D.C. shooting and the fallout afterwards. Plus, Democratic Senator Chris Van Hollen and Republican Representative Don Bacon on the latest in negotiations to end the war in Ukraine.